Well, developing this top hour, the couple accused of the kidnapping and death of a pregnant woman are due for a court appearance in Missouri today. The people you're seeing are Amber and Jamie Waterman. Amber is facing a mandatory life sentence after agreeing to plead guilty over the summer. As for her husband, Jamie, he is being accused and charged as an accessory after the fact. A warning, as the details you're about to hear next are graphic. It's a case we have and will continue to follow. The pair are accused of using a fake job posting to kidnap Ashley Bush. Police say Waterman killed Bush in Missouri, then cut out her baby. Both the baby and mother died. Our team is working to find out more about today's appearances and will do our best to keep you informed. Well, joining us now is meteorologist Nathan Scott as our weather impact team continues to follow the dry conditions around the state. Nathan, behind me is a map of the total counties now under a burn ban. I'm hoping they will be coming here soon, but you know it all too familiar. We're dealing with some burn bans across the state, dry conditions. Tell us more about it. Yeah, we have drought in place, low humidity, and the winds will be picking up this afternoon. So the concern for fire danger really increases this afternoon and also this evening. The newest burn ban to mention is Pulaski County. So no surprise, more counties have been added here on the burn ban's map, 49 counties in total. So even if you're not under a burn ban, do not burn. It is just too risky because any little spark or ember can certainly trigger a fire that can get out of control very rapidly, especially with those winds picking up in intensity going into this afternoon and evening. It was a chilly start to the day. Temperatures this morning, everybody woke up with numbers into the 40s, 39 in Fayetteville. And here's where we are right now. Temperatures warming up into the 70s. Hot Springs, Arkadelphia, lots of sunshine across the state. 68 in Searcy, and it is 66 in Batesville. Highs today topping out into the mid 70s for many locations, low 80s down to the south, 60s in northeast and north Arkansas. But tonight those winds will die down, and with clear skies in place, all that heat is going to go right back out into space, and that's going to set up for really a chilly start to your Wednesday. 30s showing up in Russellville, 35 in Clinton. That's why we do have a frost advisory and a freeze warning for North Arkansas, but it does get as close as Pope County and also Van Buren counties. We could see maybe frost advisories get a little bit closer to Central Arkansas for Thursday morning. More on that forecast coming up. All right, Nathan, thank you. With that in mind, we want to make sure you understand the do's and don'ts of a burn ban. For starters, let's be clear, you can still grill, but only with caution. You should, however, avoid burning leaves or any yard debris and be mindful of the little things as the risk for sparking a fire remains high.
All the time, like using tools, hand tools like grinders or welders outside, or if we're going down the road, safety chains on trailers, make sure they're up off the ground and not dragging. And if you've got a flat tire, stop and change it.
These conditions will stick around for some time. As we keep monitoring them, we hope you do your part to keep our community safe. In your election central, the Arkansas Supreme Court is putting the casino amendment one step closer to a public vote this November. Just last night, the state's high court ruled to block efforts to strip the amendment's merit. However, the justices determined the group behind that push did not provide enough evidence supporting claims of broken rules when gathering signatures. The court is still debating, however, if the ballot title itself is misleading. Now, the clock is ticking to get everything finalized as early voting begins in just 1 week. Our team spoke with the election coordinators who are giving us a better look at the preparations. Multiple counties are increasing the amount of poll workers who will work to ensure a smooth election process. And now in the race for the White House, where polls indicate a tight race between the presidential candidates. Natalie Brand is in Washington with a deeper look at their campaign efforts.
Voters waited in line in the battleground state of Georgia Tuesday as early voting got underway.
This is a very important election.
We're really a critical state in that election, so I feel honored to be voting.
Former President Donald Trump, who still faces charges of election interference in the state from 2020, plans to rally there tonight.
Everything that we have done in the last 6 years has been for the voters, so that they have results that they can trust.
With the latest CBS poll showing a neck-and-neck race, the presidential candidate spent Monday in Pennsylvania, the battleground with the most electoral votes at stake.
It's good to be back in Pennsylvania. We win Pennsylvania. We win this great Commonwealth. We are going to win the whole ballgame.
Both Vice President Kamala Harris and Trump addressed voter concerns about the economy.
We're going to drill, baby drill. We're going to have so much energy. And we're going to bring prices down.
Under our plan, we will lower the cost on everything from health care to groceries.
They also both questioned each other's fitness for the job.
She is not a smart woman. That's true.
Donald Trump is increasingly unstable and unhinged.
This week, the Trump campaign is working to make inroads with suburban voters, particularly women, while Harris, campaigning in Michigan today, will continue to try to boost turnout among black men. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
New this afternoon, the city of Little Rock is hearing your concerns regarding trash pickup and is introducing a new line of trash trucks to its fleet. Just hours ago, our team watched as Mayor Frank Scott Jr. joined other city officials at the unveiling. The video you're seeing now is from that meeting. We learned the city has ordered 7 new trucks totaling nearly $3 million. 4 of them are already delivered, with 1 ready to hit the road running.
We do not survive without the men and women of our fleet services team, our public works team, and our public safety, because our public safety can't get on the streets unless their cars are working.
City leaders continued with acknowledging future plans that could be what they call a, quote, huge benefit in the future. Meanwhile, from trash trucks to everyday vehicles, automakers are going the extra mile to get more people to go electric. Tina Kraus shares why.
At this year's Paris Motor Show, the race is on to electrify the auto industry by steering drivers down a greener path.
You look around this motor show, you look around car showrooms, they are packed full of electric cars with the latest technology.
General Motors is back in Europe, showing off a series of electric SUVs, including the Cadillac Lyriq. It can go for more than 300 miles on a single charge and comes with the driverless Super Cruise function.
We call it hands off the wheel, eyes on the road.
Vehicles are filled with futuristic features. This Chinese-made hybrid SUV can float on water for up to 30 minutes and has a built-in drone on the roof, which can be deployed to show you what's coming further down the road. Automakers are targeting everyone from luxury clients to students who don't even have their driver's licenses yet. Throwing in artificial intelligence and capitalizing on convenience, like the perk of always snagging a parking spot in the electric Italian Microlino.
So there are a lot of reasons why current cars are way too big for what they're being used most of the time. And so our idea was to say, okay, how can we downsize a vehicle so that it's really fit for purpose?
Car makers say they've done their part to shift the industry toward a greener future and say it's now up to governments to provide more incentives and infrastructure to spark an electric revolution. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
Celebrations are underway for one fan favorite among moviegoers. Just ahead, how Texas is honoring the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And the fire risk, it's high today because the winds will pick up this afternoon, and with everything pretty much a tinderbox, got to use extreme caution. But the fire risk stays medium all the way into next week. I am searching for any sign of rain over the next 11 days. I'll let you know if there's any chance coming up.